What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We are cruising on a it's like trying to be sunny but trying to be cold at the same time. And right now it's just nasty. Monday afternoon. Oh, just kidding. Meow. Uh-oh. Getting kind of tight. So anyway, it's supposed to be really chilly the next few days, and I don't know how much riding there'll be. I do cold. I don't have a problem whatsoever doing cold. Icy, that's a negative. Neither of my bikes have an ice mode yet, although they need one. They need one. So what are we doing today? We are, well, really we're just looking for excuses to get out and ride. But today is also kind of a special day because I'm going to do a little drop-in surprise visit on the dealership that has my bike. And there's no new updates. I'm not expected to get an update of any type. But, you know, just staying present. They need to know how important the bike is. This isn't my, you know, my weekender bike. You know, this is like a daily rider for me, and you guys too, for that matter. So important we get the bike back. Let's go left. Important we get the bike back, and we have a sense of urgency here because it's awful. I'm getting like messages on the that people are seeing my bike at the shop. Beautiful bike. Thanks, bro. So we want her back. Pretty dense traffic. We'll try to do a little wiggling. Look at this guy. I can see him looking in his rearview mirror. No problem. Pretty sure it's gonna be awful the whole way. Why did I go through the city? Ew, it just smells like brakes. While we're sitting here in a little bit of traffic, I'll just tell you the latest from the shop. Why are we sitting here? The latest from the shop and the updates that I've gotten thus far. They were told that they would need a couple of weeks to a couple of months. Might have told you guys that. And pretty impatient guy. He said I just need a little bit more communication than that, and a little bit more specificity you know, and what it is before an unknown period of time. And so they did a little homework and they said, hey, it's the wiring harness. And thanks, bro. It's the wiring harness, so we got to order a whole new wiring harness replacement, and that'll take 10 days to get here, but it'll be a quick job. Makes me wonder if it's a warranty milking kind of thing, if they're going to do the work or not. I have no reason to think they won't, but a whole wiring harness, so shout out to them if they do. You know, more importantly, is that really going to be the true issue? Or is it just gonna give them access to troubleshoot something else that's causing a problem? So I'm a little worried about that. These bikes are funky, but you know, as smart as they are, I think the electronics will often get in the way, you know, of just functionality, you know, so that kind of sucks. And a lot of people have had some feedback and opinions on, you know, what the issue is, so appreciate that. But nobody knows. Nobody knows, oh, it's electrical, or it's mechanical, or it's redlining, or it's maintenance, or it's, you know, anything else. From my own experience and a lot of redlining, I've never had a bike just blow up of any year or anything like that. It doesn't mean that it can't happen, but typically when you're redlining, you know, you're still bumping up against a number of mechanical and electronic you know, controls that are in place to create a margin for redlining that would damage your engine. So, not worried about that. They're sort of meant to be abused in that sense. It will, you know, it'll take engine life off to you know, run around everywhere redlining, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's a busy day here. Alright boys, welcome back. We are here at the BMW dealership today, and we are just doing a little check-in on the S1000. Probably the last good day before things get pretty chilly, like 20 degrees chilly. So that's enough to not make me want to ride the next couple days, but we're using the good weather to try to get you guys an update on the bike. So, rode the R1200, and look, there she is, just sitting here in the sunset, unrideable, unstartable. I haven't actually validated that yet, but we'll double check. And she sits here in the boneyard like the rest of them. Sure do miss her though. She looks good. There's my bike, R1200. And they got a little baby version with the red frame. I think that's a 700. Yep, F700. And I'm going to show you guys, there's a 2023 BMW S1000 single R. What is this? I don't know, but it looks clean. Oh, that's the XR. Yeah. So it's almost the same engine as my bike in a touring. It's got the inline 4, except it's the same as the S1000 single R. But it's still a good bike. It's probably 165 horse. Here you go. You got a 2023 BMW S1000 single R M package. So they went back to the BMWBRO brakes, and then they did basically a fairingless sport option, and looks pretty nifty. It is again going to be a little less horsepower, 165 horse, so same as that XR I showed you. Some of the ways you can tell, it's the 2023. That's interesting. Got a little pickup block off there, but you got these little scoops for air on the tail fairing there. Nice little carbon tipped exhaust. Looks like an M1000 color job. How they have the light and the dark blue. Asymmetric. Red and blue. Blue and blue. So it almost looks like the M1000 single R, but it's not. Guarantee you that. Still a mean looking bike. Headlight looks a little old. Could have probably done something with that headlight. Front fender's a little blank, a little bare for me. They probably could have matched it up like my front fairing. And then you got another one back here. This is the R1250R, also a 2023. So we got the BMW new mods coming out. I know this is a little bit of separation anxiety, but I've been looking at some other bikes while I wait. Best thing they can do for the bro is get me back this bike before I get too antsy and do something that I shouldn't do. So there she is, boys. There's the update you've been looking for. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna talk to the service manager and see if anything's changed since the last update. Well, boys, we got an update, and the good news is the part came in today. The full wiring harness, which basically runs down the bike from the engine control down the frame, and everything plugs into that, all the little apparatus, sensors, and all that stuff. And they will have to replace that whole frame. It's like a ladder that goes through the bike, and there's all these wires crossing and coming off, and that's what they got in today. And they would have done it tomorrow, but somebody had a family emergency. So as important as the riding is, family's most important. And we're gonna ride the 1200 home. Let's see if she's that's not good. There we go. We don't need another breakdown, folks. So the latest is we'll get the bike, I'm gonna call tomorrow to confirm, but probably get the bike back after the Christmas weekend, which is a bummer, but I will be up here the day after Christmas. So we're gonna go for a ride, try to get home before it gets too cold, and then maybe get out for a bike night tonight. And we're out of here, boys. Hopefully we will get the traffic gods on our sides. Oh my gosh, look at this. Reverse route from what we normally take. just follow this guy, I guess. Oh my gosh, and this car is not gonna get over. Oh, come on, man. My goodness, people. Where are you when I'm getting chased? Oh, that's a cop right there. Oh. We got new problems. Alright, boys, I just heard a bike go by. We're gonna find out who it is. It was on the freeway, so highly unlikely we will catch them. At the rate they were going. Gosh, you should just stop on an on-ramp. That'd be great. That's a Ducati. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Red Ducati. Oh man, go.